Today I want to talk about depression. These days we see a lot of people being depressed because they are not able to meet their own expectations. If you change your thought process, you will change the reality. Dr. Wayne Dyer said, change your thought and change your life. Means that if you change your thought about a particular consequence, you can change the feeling. Because if you feel that you lost money, you feel very bad because you earned that money with a lot of hardships and you got that much money and you lost. But I say that could be a lesson also. You can learn lessons from your failures, from your losses. How? Because you can be more careful next time when you keep the money outside. So if you change your thought, you can change your feeling. If you change your feeling, you can change your emotion. If you change your emotion, you can change your action. So it is very important that you shift your thoughts to a positive level. How? This is a process. This is an understanding. This is a learning. Because if you assume that whatever has happened for good, then you will feel positive feelings in your life. So that is very important outcome of that failure. So actually we should stop labeling things like bad, worse, negative and all, because that label can give rise to negative feeling, negative emotion, which is not good for your health. Because negative feelings and negative emotions can create sickness in you. So it is very important that we actually inculcate positive thoughts, positive feelings and positive emotions. It is very, very important. It doesn't happen in one day, but we should start doing things in this direction. We should start thinking positively on every event, context and a person. Like some people we may not like because they give some negative remarks on us. But if we see keenly, it is based on our decision that we either assume it to be good or assume it to be bad. If you assume it to be good, then we get good feelings about them. Okay, someone is criticizing or passing some remarks on us. If we understand keenly, we can take a decision that we may not react to this. We only respond to the things that they say. Means we don't have to really act negatively towards those remarks. We can choose to take a decision that will support our positive feeling. So as a consequence, we learn so much on our thought process, how positive thinking can help us grow, learn and achieve lot of positive emotions in our life. But the other side of it is, if we start reacting to things, if we start assuming all the negative feelings towards the negative thoughts, we start losing our awareness and we start losing our positive feelings. And as a consequence, we may get into sickness, which is very, very lethal. We cannot recover from consequences because depression can be very, very devastating. We lose memory, we lose our conscious awareness, we lose our interest, we lose our problem solving skills, decision making skills, like that. So it is very important for us to keep our life in good feeling, good state of happiness, because happiness is a decision, not a consequence. It's a state of being. Once we choose to feel good and upright and positive about any failure, it is our choice. We then get into positive feelings. So it is very important that we shift our negative thoughts into positive thoughts. It is a must, it is not a choice, because in this universe nothing is imperfect, everything is perfect by its own nature. It's only our perception that is shifting from positive to negative. So we should always be aware that there is nothing wrong with what is happening to us. Everything is going right, everything is happening for good, every thought is good. But we are not able to perceive things in that way, in that perfect vision. Because in this universe, which is so vast and large and infinite, nothing can ever go wrong. It may appear chaotic, but there is a lot of order in it. I read through so many celestial events like quasar, blazar, supernova, where there is galactic cohesion, collision, and all that. So it looks utter chaotic because the temperatures are so high, like 50 million degrees. Then there are so many chemicals which are very, very hot. I mean, which have very strong electromagnetic fields. I mean, it is not possible for us to survive in such places, but it is all needed for galactic balance, for balance in the universe, to support the planetary systems. So it looks utter chaotic, but there is an order in it. So similarly, we may arrive at failures, we may have criticisms on us, will be so many negative remarks on us, but they all make us strong. All our enemies make us strong. All our impoverished situations make us strong. All dire straits make us strong. So there is no failure. We have to shift our perception in such a way that we feel that whatever is happening is good for us. All our enemies are our friends only. They may appear to be enemies because we may not like the way they are doing things with us, or the way they are passing remarks on us, but they will ultimately teach us lesson. So what we have to do is, when someone does something wrong according to us, we must look into the gifts that they are going to offer, or the hidden gifts behind their negative remarks. Then we soon will get into perceptions that will allow us to recognize our gifts in our failures. And we try to understand that every context which we label it as negative has many gifts for us. They make us strong, they make us confident, they make us perform very well. Because without that understanding, without that kind of learning, we may fail in a bigger game. So it is very important that we shift our awareness, shift our thought process in such a way that we choose the best in the context, we choose the best in the person, we choose the best in circumstances.